Hi Aries, welcome to your reading. So we're just going to start with the past, what's the energy of the past here, and then go to the present and the future. But just be aware that with the present and the future, that is up to you to create. So whatever comes up can be changed depending on how you want to navigate your life. So not everything is going to resonate for everybody, but take what does and leave the rest for those it's for. Okay, Aries, so to start with, we have in the past the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So at the Page of Swords here, there's this communication, right? Learning to communicate what, I feel like it's about learning to communicate what it is that you want, or to explore and maybe I feel like with this there might have been split views on something actually, or people who weren't on the same page about something, and it feels like there was some heated words, and this could have been over money for some of you. The Knight of Pentacles down there, it may have been about money, but anyway. Also I get a sense with, especially with the finger pointing here, right, of someone being told off. Like maybe someone went somewhere, they didn't tell someone that they were going, or they might have gone into a website that they weren't meant to, maybe. But it's sort of like someone's been talked at, and the person on the receiving end of that can't speak their truth. It's kind of like not being able to get a word in edgeways, right? So yeah, that feels actually pretty intense, to be honest with you, Aries. But with the Page of Wands here, this feels like tying up loose ends. That's part of it. I'm also getting from this is there's this learning the first steps of something, right? Like if you go skating, you have to put the boot on, tie up the shoelaces. Like that's the very first steps of learning to skate, yeah? But it's something you're passionate about, right? This is about learning about something you're passionate about, or maybe even trying something out to see if you like it or not. And this is something that stands out. It's not the normal kind of thing that everyone else is into, has been into. And this might be also just doing something for the sake of it, right? And maybe this is what this kind of like telling off is about, potentially. But the Ten of Wands, I feel as though someone has moved away, and this may have been quite sudden, even after an argument potentially, and it's kind of like a move that may have been made without thinking it through, like leaving, packing up and leaving with nowhere to go. The Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this has been something like an invention. It's kind of playing around with things to see what works, and possibly combining different interests to see if a new way of working is possible. Especially with the Two of Pentacles here in the present, right? Like working on something, it's kind of like a coming together to see how to make something work. Finding a business partner who has the same ideas and understandings you have. And it kind of doubles the possibilities, right? And there's this sense of bonding over that. Yeah. But it's kind of brainstorming as well, right? Like bouncing ideas off one another too. With the Page of Cups here, I feel like this is seeing things on a bigger scale. Like, you've got the fish in the cup, right? And so it's actually seeing that the fish can swim in a cup, but it's limited. Whereas the world is your oyster if you're swimming in the ocean, which oysters are in the ocean, but anyway. But you know, that's the kind of thing. So stepping into where you truly belong, I feel like, is the message here. Because that's when you step into where you truly belong, that's where you can actually grow and expand and meet people to team up with, rather than this kind of energy here where you're just being talked at and there's not the coming together of, you know, and with the Three of Cups here, right, there's not this joining of similar people with similar minds being able to actually converse about the things, and coming up with a plan. Yeah, so I feel like with that Three of Cups especially, that, you know, this is about meeting your tribe, and also the more in what am I getting here? Yeah, I feel like in the past, this is meeting your tribe more so than what you ever have in the past. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. And the other thing, Aries, is that while the past may have been turbulent for you, it's actually put you on the path to meet your people. And with the Eight of Swords, I want to say that there might be some things that aren't clear right now, but you're getting in your head about it and getting tied up in knots about it, and that may very well be about what has happened in the past. But I feel like it's really easy to undo when you realize that that is in your control. So understand and see, sort of like, even though that past was turbulent, that has put you on a positive path, and see the benefits that you've got out of that. That would actually help you to move forward into the future, right? So yeah, with this future here, with the Two of Cups, there could be a new connection of some sort. Like marriage is actually here, but it could be marriage, it could be business, right? But it's a goal, it's with a goal in mind when you meet this person. So whether that's business or a relationship, it could be even be a friendship, right? It could be like, oh, I've met this person who's a really good friend, or these people who have really good friends, and we want to move to this town and create this business or whatever, right? So yeah, it could be anything along those lines. But with the Queen of Swords there, I feel like this could be someone who could actually help you with a business contract. She's logical and fair, right? And she stands for no BS. So I feel like that could be a good person to consult if you need to, especially if this is to do with business. Yeah. With the Five of Cups, Aries, someone could be looking at what has been lost in the past, right? And there might be some regrets surrounding that. So I think it's important to do the healing that is needed in regards to that. And remember that you're going forward, not backwards. So yeah, do what you need to do, right, to heal, but don't stay in that past energy any longer than what you need to. because you have a future to live, right? And that's there waiting for you. So make sure you do live that and don't take this with you, right? Because it's kind of threading through here. So I feel like that's really important to not take with you, but definitely do what you need to heal. And I love that this ends with the Ten of Pentacles. Like, you know, your future contains lots of fun, love, and abundance, and that's where you're going, Aries. So I think that's really exciting, and that's something to aim towards, especially in those times where it's easy to get stuck in that past energy. So yeah, so anyway, Aries, let's have a look at the Nature's Whispers here for a card and see what Nature's Whispers has to say to you today. What messages do we have here for Aries, please? Nice. What have we got? Renewal of peace. Beautiful. Let's have a look. What number are we? 13. Okay. Renewal of peace. It is important to maintain peace with all aspects of your life, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. Inner balances can often manifest in your daily life if you don't make time to take care of yourself. It doesn't matter whether or not your imbalance is a negative one. Be optimistic to the point of believing yourself to be invincible can also lead to challenges. Balance is best achieved through listening to your body. Take time for yourself. Allow your inner power to heal and return to being peace-filled. This will assist you and make you stronger. Awesome. I love that. There you go, Aries. I hope that you liked those messages related for you. Yeah, please do all the, hitting of all the buttons and stuff that can be done to help this channel grow and other people to receive their messages too. Okay, Aries, take care of your beautiful self. See you. Bye-bye.